Uh-oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to be on here. Good afternoon, y'all. Okay, here we go. Hopefully Instagram will act like it likes me. Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Well, good evening. Good evening. Is everything on over here? Yes. Good evening. Let me give y'all a little bit to get on here. Good evening. Good evening. Excuse me. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Marian E. King, owner of Empty Nest LLC. You all are watching me in the capacity of Empty Nest Logistics. I am an entrepreneur. I am a dispatcher. That is one of the ventures that I do, which is where you see me. I am coming on this evening to discuss a couple of things. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I haven't seen y'all since last week while I was on vacation. But good evening. I wanted to come on this evening and talk about a few things that I get a lot. Like I was saying, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been doing this. I started my business in 2017. I've been operating in this space since 2020. And I have grown a trucking business that I started with, and they were new with me, from a box truck non CDL all the way through now we are um, making very nice, from a non CDL holder to a CDL holder, who was able to send two other people to school to get their CDL. And we came together from a box truck non CDL 24-foot to now three pieces of equipment, two refrigerated vehicles, and a dry van. This success was because I had a plan for this company. Even though I was new to this industry, I was not new to, cultivating relationships and growing businesses. I, prior to this, worked in corporate America in customer service and sales for 27 years, or probably a little bit over. And in that time, I did customer service and sales from the bottom up, which means I started entry level and I worked my way up to training, trainer, the quality assurance, and I also help HR many times in many capacities with recruiting, and that sort of thing. So I'm just telling you all this so you understand where I'm coming from, because sometimes it doesn't have to be so much how long somebody's been in the industry. They've been doing things their whole lives that prepared them for such a time as this. All right. So I wanted to come on because many of you have been following me. I'm sorry, TikTok. I don't know why this thing is moving like that. Since 2020. March of 2020 is when I stepped out on the scene in this capacity. And I've been sharing my growth and information ever since. So for the past 3 years, hold on. I've been on the internet going live and sharing and growing and really giving a lot of information when it comes to this industry. I decided that in 2022, I was done doing all of that talking. It was time for action. It was time for people to stop just following, and not doing anything and just wanting to catch free information, but to actually do, operate in. And not only did I decide that, I created spaces and places so you can have assistance in doing that. Um, so I understand that there are, you know, many variables to why people don't do, won't do. And it used to concern me, but not anymore. I cannot worry about what people are going to do. I can only worry about me and what I'm going to do and what I'm going to provide and how I'm going to do it. Okay. I don't know why my nose is sweating, y'all. But anyway, so with that said, I get very often people asking, are you hiring? How do I get a one on one? Do you teach? Do you have a course? Telling me that they messaged me and that sort of thing. I have created something new. And I am going to be operating in a certain space, but I want to address these things because, um, like I gave you all the history. I've been doing this live, giving information free, created courses and stuff along the way, but there's so much information on me out here. Um, I have, I'm going to answer these questions, but here I'm going to preface it with a couple of things. If you are, let's take it to a corporate place for just a second. When a company reaches out to you, or you're reaching out to a company, or you want to, we live in the days where we research. We go look the company up. We go look at their social media or Glassdoor or whatever. And I consider what I've been doing for the past 3 years your preview. You are getting to see who I am, what I'm about, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, the success or failure in what it is that I'm doing, all of those sorts of things. Um, so at this point, there isn't much more that I feel I need to say. So for a long time, people were asking, how they can get a one-on-one, how can they work with me? And here's the thing, I have never not presented what you needed. I've said several times, watch for free. Take a look, see what I'm doing, see what I know. There have been people along the way that have wanted to do it, could not afford it. I purposely and intentionally made my YouTube channel a space for learning. For those who were not in financial position, there it is. That's one of the things. So to address, am I hiring? Do I have a course? How do I work with you? You have to start with taking a look at what I have out here. Because when I hear things like that, I know that you have not done any research. I know that you probably caught my live. Okay. You probably got excited and you probably said, oh, I'm going to. But here's the thing, at this point, in order to work with me in any capacity, you have to know who I am. You have to know who I am. And when I say you have to know who I am not talking from a space of, oh, I got a blue check. So what I'm saying is know who I am. Go take a look at what I do on all social media platforms and decide, make an informed decision. I think sometimes people kind of mistake what they see for how a person is going to be in another area of their life. So for me, yes, this is my personality. Yes, this is what you're going to get. Well, this is not all of my personality. I'm being kind of serious right now because I want to stay on task and stay on track and not make this video too long. But because it's informative and it's going to let people know what to do if they want to step in a space of working with me or being in an area. Okay, so um, I want you to be able to see and know who I am. When you see Empty Nest Logistics, you can go Google it. It's going to send you to the social media. There's no reason that when you approach me or I'm having something that you don't know who I am. The reason that I'm saying this is because it happens very often. You have people that see me on here and they see me having something for $10 or $25 and they don't have a clue what it is. And they think that they're going to be getting something grand for that. They don't read what it is. They don't know anything. And I find myself having to, just retreat because, it's not a good feeling when somebody is trying to get something for nothing. Okay. So if you are one who wants to know if I'm hiring and how to work with me, the first thing you need to do is take a look at who I am and what I'm doing. And think to yourself, do I want to work with this person? Will I endorse this person? Have I purchased anything from this person? Is this somebody that I really want to? Because I am one to tell you quick, do not let the excitement of these lives make you spend money or feel in a place that is not so. You know what, Pablo? this hopping in and hopping out that you do, it's not acceptable, and you don't stay on task. So I'm going to have to go ahead and remove you, because this is one of the things that I'm talking about today. Okay. If you want to work with somebody and you have questions, you have follow what they're doing, and just, stay on task. Okay. I'm not here for any of this. All right. So I'm gonna let you be cool, but I'll answer your questions. But this one is just hold a moment. I'll come on right back after this and we'll roll. But again, I'm talking about taking a look. If you took a look at my page, Pablo, you'll know how I'm running, how long I've been running, what I'm running. This is the thing. So that's what I'm talking about today. Anyway, I am normally a friendly person. Sometimes I have to get a little stern, but I never try to get ugly. That's just not okay. But in a working environment, hello from Finland. This person who you all see on here, y'all see I'm about my business and stuff on here. But when you get in a working space with me, I'm about the business, because you all see how hard I go for you all to be successful. I tell you about it. I show you about it. I make a place for you if you need more, that sort of thing. So if I'm gonna go hard for you, I'm going even harder for me. Speaking of going hard, again, going back to working with me. If you've been in business and you have a business, and y'all, some of this is gonna hit some people in the gut, but it has to be said, because in order for the next steps that I'm gonna be providing, you gotta know it. If you have been in business and you have been following me since 2020, and you've taken courses and you've done all of the things, and I post something about needing an assistant or hiring or something, and you reach out to me and I say, hey, how long have you been in business? And you tell me 2 or 3 years. And I ask you, who have you worked with? Well, I haven't had anybody. I'm sorry, I cannot work with that, because what are you doing for yourself that I'll know you'll do for me? Like, I cannot deal with that. I can't deal with, and again, I've been on here again, 3 years strong, teaching you, showing you all of that. And you don't, because what I'm not going to be is used. Y'all, we talking about it today. There are a lot of people who target me. Okay, let's talk about it. When I say target me, they watch. They watch. They get all they're going to get for free. They don't do anything themselves. As soon as there's an opportunity, they want to reach out and they want to say, hey, if you could teach me, if you could show me, I'm not going to give you a business. I'm not. And you're not going to fly through here, because again, what are you doing on your own? What are you doing on your own? So I'm preparing to teach more. I'm about to open up these spaces that you all have been asking for. Here's another thing about the things that people ask for. I'm hesitant to do certain things because you all ask, but then you don't support. Can we be for real about it? Hey, can I get a? Hey, are you doing? Hey, are you? Hey, I rolled out something. $5, $10, 25. You don't. But as soon as I'm something that you think is beneficial to you, here you come. I want to be in your such and such. Hey, can you teach me about, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because here's the thing. When you get ready to go to them people's job, or you get ready to apply for them, you put together a resume. You go and look and see what the people want. Or they want this, and this. And some of us, we real good. Can we talk about it? We go and see what the position is, And we will copy that. We will put it on our resume and we will submit it. Won't we do it? Won't we do it? That took some kind of work, some kind of thought process. So if I'm saying for me, of course, you're just a person who's preparing and teaching people, but the ones that really want gonna make it work. That's right, Pablo. So if I say, if my resume, if my requirements are, you got to know who I am. And again, not in a She's So Famous way, but all of the things that I have out here. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? I need you to hear me. Know who I am. I did not say you got to have years worth of experience. You got to be done, took 30, 35 classes. I'm very strategic. I understand that everybody is not going to, cannot afford to, but that doesn't mean count them out. What I'm saying is know who I am. What does lady talk about? Oh, okay, this is what she do. This is what she's talking about. Oh, okay, I'm interested. Okay, when she wrote something out, hey, I sent you an inbox out. Let's talk about inbox. I don't, again, have the need to go into inbox because I have everything out here. At this point, let's say, for example, you want mentoring, or you want what is it called? Consulting. You want me to talk with you, you got your business idea ready, you want to talk, you have some idea of what's going on. I don't have a problem with working with you, because when I say I'm opening up consulting, I'm opening up mentorship, you already know what's going on. What I cannot work with, and I'm just telling y'all, because I have so much information out here, I cannot work with anybody who don't have a clue what this is. Because out here I have, and some of y'all can attest to it, I have what a dispatcher is, what they do, how they do it. We've had examples on here. You all of the business, all of the things that I'm about to open up, I'm about to show y'all something. Everybody who's on here that is a follower of mine, you have seen me do it. You've seen me do it. You've seen me teach right here, dispatching. You've seen me interview and recruit right here. Everything that I am teaching and going to open up, you have seen. You know why? Because I did it here. I practiced it here. I experienced it here. I did it because I want you all to see that if she can do it, so can I. For real. You didn't have to buy it. You didn't have to what do you call it? You didn't have to sign up for it and come into a private space. No, I did it right here, because I not only, I got a little teared up a little bit. Not only do I want you all to succeed, I want you to see it. You got to see it, because sometimes we can't be it until we see it. I'm very intentional with what I do. When I understand and I tell you that information and knowledge is not a secret, I show you it. I show it to you, because there's so many, exactly. It's like going to a pool and you don't even know how to swim. Right. I show you it because sometimes I'm still waiting on one thing in particular from you that you are working on. Oh, you're going to have to send me a message to tell me what it is. I show you because sometimes we don't know what we want to do, or we don't have an interest, or we don't even realize that we have the skill and capacity until we hear it, until we see it. So hiding it and that sort of thing is no good. Now, I don't have to give you the whole formula on here, because I have learned and I'm steady learning. I have 500, about $15,000 worth of learning right here. Okay, right here. And you all know, y'all don't support like that. Okay. Let me stop saying that, because yes, y'all do. What I'm saying to you is I continue to make sure that you all can see it to be it, because the more I learn, the more I have to pour into you. I told you all like a month or so ago that I have something. I've done the business plan and everything, but I refuse to get a loan. I refuse to get a loan. And I'm going to tell you why I refuse to get a loan. Because when the money comes, because it's coming, I don't have a clue where it's going to come from. When it comes, I'm going to be and need to be in position to take care of the business and the people that I want to grow with it. And with a loan, I already owe somebody before I can even help myself or anybody else move. So I'm standing on that. I'm standing on it. But I also know I got to continue to work, because ain't nobody going to give me nothing. Not one single thing. Nobody. So anyway, that's either here or there. But when it comes to working with me, I want you to just at least know who I am. That's it. It's borderline insulting to be out here and making sure that I'm pouring into and making sure that you have access to what you need for free. Yes, I have some paid things, but you can still find it for free for you not to even take a look at that. We ain't gonna get on into how people pay for stuff and don't read it and don't do it. That's a whole nother thing. But we got to talk about it. When I get people ask me, am I hiring? Do you mentor? How can I get a one-on-one? Do you teach? Do you have a course? And my things are filled with everything and how you can find it. I just want you to start there. When you go looking for a job, you look it up. You get on Indeed or whatever you're getting on, and you take a look. You scroll down, you hit apply easy, easy apply, easy apply, easy apply. Because you don't really care. You just want you something. You just want you something. But when somebody hits you back, that's when you say, let me go look at them. Let me see what's going on. Let me go. It is the same thing as an entrepreneur, as somebody who is ready to hire. But I need for you to understand why I won't respond. Why? And I'm going to tell you something else that peeves me. Not reading. It grinds my gears. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all, when I make a post like tonight, I made a post and I said, I'm going to talk about tonight. I'm going to talk about the hiring process because I'm going somewhere, but we got to start here. And somebody puts under it interested. What are you interested in? You won't even read 2 sentences? Okay. So I'm about to do 2 things. And y'all know I hate to talk about stuff on here. But here's one thing about what drops in my spirit. You're not going to get the whole thing. So I got 2 things. 2 things. Right. C-San. That I am, well, more than 2. So consultations. Now, y'all know I never not tell y'all everything. And I never not, I don't play money games. I don't really got no money tonight because I don't quite know yet. But consulting, live classes, and there are going to be some changes in my monthly membership. Okay, so consulting. Now, I've been looking at other people's websites. Listen, y'all, the folk out here getting to the money, and people paying for less than what is being provided over here. But anyway, so I've been looking. Y'all know I've been telling y'all for about 3 or 4 months now. I'm like, hey, y'all go take a look at what people are charging for consultations. If you new, hey, how you doing? If you've been here, everybody knows I always operate in preparation, and I tell you straight out. I say, hey, I'm going to start doing it. Y'all go start looking Because when I start doing it and I roll out my pricing, I don't want nobody to be, getting crazy with me and tune their face up, like who she thinks she is. Y'all go check it out. Go check it out. Go look at it. Oh, I hate I can't say everything I be wanting to say, but I'm gonna say the most of it. You'll be able to get the point. I told y'all a few months back too. I had the situation going and it opened and closed on me because I told y'all I didn't have no part in no say so in that. Once it opened, you had to get on it. Once it closed, well, I have my own stuff going. So here's another thing because we got to be straightforward with it. In a hiring setting for me right now, it would be a oh, I can't even pull my words together. Commission-based situation. It would be. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm also team building. With my team building, I talked about this last month, but I'm going to get more into it tonight. For the team building, I understand people have lives, but I need you to have some time. I need you to have a marketable skill. Okay, because here again, these are not completely, startups. However, it has to build in order for the next things to be what they're going to be. So, in the team building, okay, one of the requirements is going to be you have to have a skill set that can make you money. The reason that I say that is because I have platform. Okay. I got more platform and more time than money. Okay. And there's some people that can attest to this. If you have something already going for yourself, you're not going to be in position to, have a need that I may not be able to meet or help you meet. I'm just being honest. So if you already have something, a backup, something that is marketable or whatever, then you're less likely to, fall out. And we being real, or feel like, oh, I know she getting paid because she on there and she live, and I know people, let's keep it real. People be watching and they don't have a problem until they have a problem. You see, and I can't deal with pocket watching. I can't deal with, the hint of jealousy. I can't deal with wanting to get close so I can see and get on in. I don't roll like that. And as soon as I see you, I'm done. So to be fair, okay, you have to have something that you can do that I can promote for you when needed. It has to be something that makes sense. It has to be something that makes sense and works for the community. Okay, it has to be something that is of value and that will be valuable for you when you need it and to others as they need it, if that makes sense. We gotta, be about the business, and I've had this conversation in different capacities, but it's overdue. It's overdue. I have a let's talk about the things that I do too. So I'm tightening up on when I offer things, what they do, how they do is it. There was a time that I used to be like, oh, you know what, you missed it. I opened it up for you. Oh, you know what, I got it. Just send me an inbox. Nope. No. And y'all watching, I share the things with y'all because these are experiences that I had. The things that I implement, the changes that I'm going to make is because I have learned a lesson. Okay. I have learned a lesson. You all here, I'll take, for example, the $25 a month, the coaching, and mentorship group, the Patreon space. I'm making some changes because where I started, and the trajectory and what I thought was going to be is not. Hello, how's it going? So I have to make changes and I have to be mindful of my time. So the group is now closed. It is only going to open once a month, and that is going to be the first of each month. This way, I can give whoever can attend their whole, their 30 days worth of focus, um instead of going every week with the cold calling and the group mentorship. It's going down to twice a month because I need to give myself time and I need to give people time. And then after they've been in there for a month, they can remain in the space because there's a whole lot of information in there. And I'm really thinking about that too, because as someone stated, there's about $2,500 worth of information in there for $25 a month. And I cannot continue to wear myself down um, for something that people can choose to come to when they get ready. And I set my calendar for that. So now I'm going to take that time and I'm going to open up for people who need consulting and mentorship. And I'm going to charge what I charge because you all should be doing the research. I am on my stuff from experience and application. I have experiences that have been failures and that have been successful. I am committed, right? I am committed to you all. And I have not, this is my first time saying that, but I have shown which is what you're supposed to do. I am supposed to show you, okay? And it is your job to ingest what you need to, expel what you don't. But the time for all of that sitting on here for hours and saying the same thing over and over is over. Okay, it's time to move on to some new things, some new information, and you all need that too. Yes, I'll still do Q&A. Yes, there'll still be people who come on who are new, who don't know the information, and I will answer them. But I will be doing more referring to, hey, take some time out and go to my YouTube channel, really get some research in. Hey, here's the course. Here's when it open. Oh, the course is going to be open monthly as well. The reason that the course is going to be open monthly is because the course has the course. You have access to it for 30 days. And then you have the mentor and coaching for 30 days. So in order for me to stop holding up time and hoping that people show up, I will set it. If you get your course June the 1st, you're finished. July the 1st, you should be rolling right into the coaching and mentorship. Because in order for, at this point, I want people who are taking the course and who's moving forward, who's ready. Who is ready. I did a lot of introductory things. When I first came out with the course, it was, excuse me, $399, and you had access to it for 6 months. Learn from that. Those days are done. And I knew it was time because confirmation came as well. As soon as I made the change, there were people who had purchased the course for the 6 months when it came out in October, who had done nothing. And when their course expired, or when it was a day or two before it was expired, they wanted to come and say what they need to do. That was, my spirit had already told me it was, but the confirmation is always welcome. So now it's just one course. There's one course for $499. I will no longer do just the course only because I know and I realize that you need more than that. Now, if you do not show up, then that's still on you. But I refuse to leave you hanging with just the course, just the self-paced inspection course. Even, and I offered, there's people who don't want to for whatever reason, pay the $4.99. I had a tier on Patreon. It was $150 a month. You had access to the whole course, and you were still able to come into the coaching and mentoring space. Not one sign up. So I'm going to stop trying to do what I think you all need and do what I'm supposed to be doing. Because thinking that I'm meeting a need is not working, because no one shows up until they need. Okay? Until they done got fired from the job. Until the job is telling them they got to come back into the building. But I've been talking this since 2020. I've been trying to prepare the people with real information. Let's be clear. With real information, with real experiences, and real situations on what's happening in this. When I really was working with my carrier and there was no money. For real. Okay? When we sat in that box truck, okay, and couldn't go nowhere, nobody didn't want to work with us. For real. When I come on here and I say it's going to be challenging in the first 90 days, I'm not talking from looking at something. This is how it really happened and how I really came from consulting this carrier, okay, until making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. But people were, almost got out of my lane and ran into traffic. I'm not here, okay, to give you fantasy. I'm not here to make you think that this is all going to be so glamorous out the gate. I'm here for the reality, because I understand that you all are making decisions. I understand that this world is changing every day. I understand that you need to be intentional with your coinage. You have the decisions that you need to make or want to make. You need a preview first. The preview is my YouTube. The preview is my TikTok. The preview is my Instagram. The preview is my Facebook. There is no reason anymore that people are able to see this thing how they need to see it before they spend some money. Gone are the days where I feel bad for people who paid all of that money for the name brand people, because research is real. Okay? And people have been burned so badly that when genuine people like myself come about, they tooth their nose up and go the other way, because the facades are real. You know, people dropping little nuggets on you just enough to make you feel like you don't know what they're talking about and spend their money is real. Okay? But I'm going to tell you the truth. It's tiring and disheartening to continue to work. Okay? And bearing minimal fruit. It is tiring, it is tired, and it is through. Okay? We have to talk. Listen, y'all my family, y'all my folk, y'all my people. Okay? We are all something to each other. But I'm not going to watch you just not do anything with yourself and keep on trying. I can't do that. I cannot. What's happening, big boss? I ain't seen you. Yeah. Because again, I can't want it more for you than you want it for yourself. So, and I'm saying that because I don't no longer want to be bothered with people who get upset and get an attitude with me and send me nasty messages and that sort of thing because you haven't done any work. I'm not going to give you because I've been giving since 2020. And what I have learned from giving so much is people still want you to do it for them or won't do anything. They want something for nothing. This is not quick. This is not quick. Okay, I'm 3 years in this capacity. I've had one failed business, and I had this, which was a slow startup. It's still slow, considered slow. And then y'all, let's we have to keep it all the way. You can forward those messages to me. I'm head of security. Oh yes, y'all. Let me tell you, the something for nothing is out here, but it's gonna cost you more than you think. Okay. Um, this is not easy. This is not a quick return. At some point, you will find your flow. Okay, you will find your way. You will find, but you have to go through something to get there. Now, and it doesn't have to take forever. It don't have to take forever. So I don't want to put that stigma on it. But you have to do some work. And this is now, I'm not going to take us into a little, without bringing it up. Let me tell you what the gratification, hello, is those who do want it, those who are into it, when they start to discover themselves, when they start to see what it is they have going on. I'll take Kaya Logistics, for example. She started working with me. She started coming to things, and then she realized that, hey, numbers and stuff is my thing. I think if they're gonna be my boo. I said, okay, girl, because y'all know I ain't got a lot of money. I said, look here, let me see what you're doing. Let me see what you got going. You know, that was after she said it, but I had already observed her. What did I do? And if she's still on here, she could tell you. I say, hey, you got your stuff together. Because y'all know I ain't fooling up with no ifta, all right? I'm not going to do it. Get your stuff together. Create an ebook. Because here's the thing about cultivating, and I want you to win. I told y'all, I don't want to be the one getting all the coinage. I don't want to be the one. I said, get it together. I'm going to get on my platform, okay? And I'm going to promote you. I'm going to tell the people where to be. And this is no lie. I'm going to tell the people where to be. I didn't say, hey, you can give me a couple of dollars and I can promote you on my page. I didn't say that. I said, get it together, create an ebook, because if I'm going to operate in excellence, I'm going to need you to do the same thing. I told her to get it together, pull it together. I will get on here and I will tell the people where they need to be, and you're going to give us the information. She did it. I told her, this is what I'm going to do. All of the proceeds that come in are yours. Yours. Because that's her gift. That's her skill. That's her time, her effort, her learning. And then on top of that, let me tell you how she tried to play me. So sister put the book together and then sent it to me. But let me tell you what she messed up at. She messed around and had the square on there. She trying to give me the book for free. I found that square, and guess what? I paid for my book. She didn't have to pay me for no promotion. She didn't have to do, because that ain't kingdom. That's not the way. That's not the way. If I'm going to support you, not only am I going to support you, but people need to see that she's not over there just talking. When I did that, people couldn't believe it. They was like, wait, she coming from your class? She coming from? Yes, I'm over here cultivating and growing. You hear me? I'm tilling this. I've been tilling the soil, okay, since 2020. At some point, I had to plant something, right? And when you plant, that here comes the harvest. Am I right about it? You know, at some point you got to, wait a minute. You got to plant the seed. Okay, then you got to do the little pat down that I've seen them do. You got to put a little water on it. But you got to continue. So see, I'm operating like it is a house plant. You know, you got to tend to it, and then you got to talk to it, and then it has to feel that you love it, and that you want it to do well, and that you mean what you say, and that you want it to be prosperous, and that you want it to have things. You have to say that. You have to, okay, you got to know. And she began to grow, and she found, so that's why it is important to me, y'all, when I ask and when I provide these things, I ain't just talking, and I sure am not getting financial gain. Okay, let's be clear. But I'm gonna tell you this: when I do get consistent financial gain, you're gonna know it, because I cannot keep telling y'all about the where I came from. This is what's happening. This is how how it's changing. You know, the money is not quite here yet, and then fall in. It fall in. Let my ship come in, and then all of a sudden, y'all get on here one day, and I got my new teeth, my big old chiclets that I done went over to the Dominican Republic and got put in from somebody who just got a certification. Stop knocking the certifications. Okay. All of a sudden, I come on here with my new teeth with an F on the end. Y'all gonna be like, now wait a minute. She said, what happened? Because you know why? Because I have built you all, which is my community, on realness, on honesty, on integrity. And you all will feel violated in some kind of way if I came and stepped out here with a ring, big as, you know, with a big, beautiful one like Tabitha Brown, you know, bigger than my finger. I got to hold my hand like this because I can't hold it up. I got my new teeth. You see what I'm saying? I got my BBL. You see? And y'all like, now wait a minute. Now sister ain't tell us about the weight loss. She ain't tell us. No, that's not the way I want the growth to happen. I just, and I get so passionate and focused on that I lose sight that people gonna people. I'm guilty of that. Uh-oh. Somebody said, I'm guilty of that. I purchased your ebook and your course, but since I purchased the devil, has been busy. My baby was in a horrible car accident, and I've been dealing with that. I know I had 6 months. I think I have until June 30th, and I pledged to myself that I am going to dig down because I want it so bad. Please let me know if I still have to the 30th. I'll look your name up when I get finished, Nicole, and we're gonna listen. We're gonna lift that up in prayer. We're gonna immediately. Yeah, but I done came with a BBL, and my bariatric. You see, I used to just think it was just called the tummy tuck. But I done came with my bariatric. You see, I done got light skin because now I got enough money to take the bleaching cream from the inside and out. You know, it's just some stuff that you are that you it'll be too blown away and too unexpected. And then I'm still coming on here talking about you know, you know, y'all don't really see your business is not good. I can't tell. Well, what you got going? So this what I'm saying is, when we go and we grow, yes, there's going to be some of us that are going to grow apart. And there's nothing wrong with that, because sometimes that's just, you got what you needed, and now you're on to your level. I don't have no issue with that, because guess what? When that happens, the obedience that I was supposed to render has been served. Okay, I just get a little disheartened when I see, you know, people not doing anything. And I don't know, you know, what that is. But I do know, you know, when I see you doing this, that, and the third, that's your business. You thought I was about to get ready to say, but when I see you doing this, I say, you know, that's your business. Because what I have is still here. Okay, and even though I'm making changes, guess what? I'm not about to go through all my social media, change this, take it down. Oh, they got to pay me for this video here. Now no, because that is the point. The point is for those who are not in financial position or who do not want to pay to be able to get what they need. Reginald Russell, I'm not quite sure what your when you do the emojis, I don't really know. I saw you was listening, but then the thumbs down threw me off. So you can help me understand what that is. Now she got me doing other things and I'm here for it. Correct. Correct. I just want to see. I just want to see. I just want to see how. I just want to see you win. And all I can do is my part. Okay. What I had else on here? I don't got sidetracked. I messaged you. I messaged you. I messaged you. I messaged you. I do not answer those messages. Let me tell you why. As a business person, I don't operate in the space of meet me in my inbox. Inbox me, I'll tell you. Inbox me, I'll give you the price. Inbox me, I don't do that. Because as a business owner, everything I need and I have that is concerning business needs to be out here in the open. There is no, I don't, me. If I don't like it, I don't do it. If I ask you about something that you post about and you ignore me or you tell me to go to your inbox, I don't want it. I do not want it because I want to be treated across the board like everybody else. Okay? So I can't hold it, y'all. I can't hold it. Okay. So Tiana, I don't know if she's on here. Tiana helped me come when she said something to me. Oh no, not like that, Big Boss Logistics. A matter of fact, I asked you to inbox me like I think it was a couple of weeks ago because we was talking about the building the team. I think it was you. And I think I had to go find you and add you and let me make sure I'm following you now. When I say I don't answer, I'm following you now because I don't know if you can't message me if I'm not following you or what, but I message you now. I'm talking about when I get the inboxes that say, do you teach? Can you call me? I need to talk about this dispatching. I don't have, those sort of, and I got all of this information out here. I need a course, but I can't afford it. And my message, especially on Facebook, it says, for information on dispatching, here is my YouTube channel. It got the frequently asked questions. So I feel like this. If you ignore the help that's immediate, oh, that's my daughter at the Target. Yes, I got you. Yes, I knew it. And I went looking for that message too, Big Boss. I sure did. And that's the thing, like Big Boss is doing, and others as well. You all, I'm upfront, I'm honest, and I tell you because I never want to take the option away from anybody. I would be dead wrong to come on here and say, hey, y'all, I'm hiring, I'm building a team, and it's gonna be wonderful and it's gonna be glamorous and it's gonna be $1 million situation and come on and join the team and it's gonna be fruitful and it's gonna be all of the things. And then I get you in my inbox, you get in my inbox, and I'm like, well, because even with this, in the team building, that's why you got to have something. There's going to be fees. There's going to be what do you call it? Not a membership fee, but the fee. Here's the thing about the fee. Let's talk about it. And if you build your own thing, you can create it too. It's going to be for emergencies. So although let's say we got a team of 12, a panel, okay, and we all pay $100. This is example. You don't check out on me. We all pay $100 a year, okay, and we still do our thing. This person, and these are all examples. This person is the head of community outreach. This person, is the treasurer. This person is our customer service person, and this person is our videographer. We all have our things that we do separately, which bring us coinage and clients, and we utilize each other for referrals to keep the money here. But we've all paid our $100 a year. And we got, our stash. It is not because we're not doing, but let's just say, for example, somebody passed, somebody in each other's family. We have our situation with the people who are involved. And also, let's just say you start going bad, your lights go off or something like that. But there's a reason. We can go into that what we paid, and it's just for that. But here's the thing, folk don't be doing right so bad that people get dues. Dues is the word. What I said, mental. Some I probably said. I know I said the wrong thing, but dues. It would be to take care of us. Here I go. So you got your paper and your pencil. There's always some kind of blueprint. So here go a little bit. For me, in team building, in team growth, in team things, we have to be taken care of first. We have to be. And let me tell you why this is important. We got this team of 30. I'm spearheading. I'm the one that draw the people in. It's my baby. I've invited you all in. There's a whole nugget. But I'm making sure that you all are taken care of. Okay? That's my way. But let's just say I got you all, and I'm the one, it's my baby, and I'm the one making the money. But I'm expecting you all to do things. You can't pay your bills because I'm not promoting properly for you to get business. And I don't have a little side stash for you. I'm just in here. So every time y'all see me in a meeting, I got my microbladed eyebrows. I'm going to get my unfortunate hair situation. I'm now lasered to the gods, smooth as a baby's butt. You cannot effectively do what needs to be done because you're worried about your bills. You hide your car at your mom's house because the repo man coming, but you steady volunteering for me. Y'all know that's a peeve of mine because y'all know I talk about it all the time about how people be running up behind these people and creating these videos talking about they went to such and such situation and now they doing well. But you got the same lace front on that you had since income tax time. It's lifting up right here, and even Gorilla won't have it down. You don't have not one carrier. You don't have not one situation. You're still in an apartment. You're still taking the bus. That's not the kind of leadership that I move with, because you have to be taken care of in order to be effective in the way that you need to be. Do that make sense? I just can't. I can't see. Y'all ever seen that meme that go around that say, build your team so strong that don't nobody know who the boss is? That's what I'm on. That's the kind of stuff I'm on. In the same token, don't use me. Don't use me. If you know, because here's the thing. If you know you don't have the time and the commitment, it's okay, right? You know that there's still ambassadors. You know that there's still what you call them? You know how you had a main, and then you have, the other people and the other, what you call them? You could still be admin. You could still, there's still a place that you don't have to dedicate like that. So, know yourself, know thyself. I've seen that somewhere. So going into dispatchers, members, right? You could still be a member, and a member had their dues too, because there's still going to be things that are going to be created and all that kind of stuff. But we get that when we get there. Outings. Okay, so we're gonna start in Georgia. I forgot to say this, to start having outings, meetups. What's going on? Same name with a 2. God's Miracle, Emmteenestlogistics, and the number 2, I believe. This is what I want to Okay. So, like I was saying earlier, y'all have seen me interview, recruit, connect. For those who don't know, last year I started something called Carrier Connect. I talked about teaching it to people, but it was too risky because you can't really. I didn't want to put my name on something and people were not out here doing right by it. Um, so I have started. Tiana, that's where I was. I am going to teach those. There are people who cannot leave their jobs. They cannot or they don't want to. Okay. So I have created, excuse me, I'm redoing the course. You're welcome. And I am creating a course for employees. I also have created the company that will be able to assist those who cannot leave their job or are not leaving their job to be able to start their companies while they are still yet working. Okay. I will be getting with, ooh, um, it is going to be a, oh boy, I got to choose my words carefully, y'all, because this ain't something I'm trying to give the blueprint away on. Um, I want to, for those who cannot leave their job, but they are ready to start their business, I'm going to help you. I'm going to, there's going to be a fee. I'm going to have, I don't know if you call it a webinar or whatever. I'm going to have that. It's going to be whatever the fee is. And I will do the service. I will hire people to do the service for your company. I'm not talking about dispatching services. I'm talking about you own your dispatching business and I hire who works for your company. I train them. We do what's needed to be done to get the carriers. And you work and pay. Um, I'm trying to not to give it away, but you will pay. I can give it. I can give an example because it won't be a real. So let's just say you hire Carrier Connect, and Carrier Connect will you'll pay. Let's say $10,000 a month. And this is an example because y'all be ready to book. In that 10,000, I provide dispatchers, carriers, everything that you need in your business name. So when your business is called, when somebody calls your business, when all of the things, it's all in your business name, and you just keep working. Okay, you ain't got to leave your good government job. You can get your whole benefits, and you can use it for the purpose that you need it to. So when I say that, I mean I'm not leaving my good government job. Um, or I want to go ahead and get it started. And when it's making the money that I need it to make, if I decide to go ahead and lead on people's job, I can do that. I can do that. God's miracle, I did that in my past for HR. So yes, I will be doing that. I will also be, you know, finding drivers, but I will be doing it differently. I will be operating on a more of a consultation type situation. Yes, LaShonda. Yes. Networking and genuine connections are so important. That's why I try to share information or support businesses even through a share. Entrepreneurship is not for the faint at heart. Um, yes, exotic. So that is what I have been working on. I worked on it even. Remember, I told y'all I had put the business plan together. When I tell you I put that thing together, I put that thing together with the numbers that I'm going to be making and projected and all. I wasn't playing. I had been trying to formulate, but I wasn't sleeping well. See, I'm a dreamer. Um, and when I get the proper amount of sleep on a thought, I can I can put it together. Um, so with that, that's why I said when I start the hiring process, it is going to be so it'll be similar to what I had offered y'all for that company. But my own thing, my own way, because that was mine as well. But of course, I didn't give all of the details. You can't be foolish like that. So when you come, so let's just say a part of the package will be. So let's just go back to the 10,000 a month. So I will find who you need as a dispatcher, find your carriers. I will train them. So all of the things that you will do in corporate, you will that it'll be covered in your amount, and it'll be, how it's gonna go, how the contract gonna go, and everything like that. So I've my visions are coming from fruition and coming into manifestation. And sometimes you have to, a lot of times you have to get in a quiet place. So I know some of y'all was like, well, what's she doing? What's she going? What's she? And this is also a reason that I'm building the team, because I have this right here set. So now it's time for the other branches, okay, to be able to branch off. Will the dispatchers work only for us, or will they work for multiple services? Um, there will be more than one. That's an excellent question, Rhonda. There will be more than one option, but it will be that will be dedicated. And those will be geared more towards those who, a lot of you all aren't ready to work for yourself. You just don't like it. It's just uncomfortable. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let me tell you something. Don't let nobody ever make you feel like being an employee is an issue. Because let me tell you a few things that did never do me wrong. Being an employee, having a relaxer, and having a Samsung Android. Okay? None of those things ever did me wrong. Okay? But I chose entrepreneurship, so I clocked out for the final time. But if I ever had to go back and clock in, it would not be a problem for me. Okay? Having a relaxer. I just chose to be natural. I just got tired of burning my scalp up. But a relaxer ain't never did me wrong. Okay? If I had to go right now and get me a just for me, I'm going to do that. All right? And then an Android. I had to let the Android go because there were some things that I needed that was on the Apple. Okay? However, if the Samsung come out with a phone that I like, I'm going to go get me one. So I'm a little different. I'm a little different. But we have to know thyself. Okay? I know what I need to do, how I need to do it. I may be a person that choose to be an employee because I know what I'm doing. I know when I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do, when I'm going to log in. And I know that I'm going to get my little couple of dollars. You hear me? I know that. But in this entrepreneurial thing, but this is also why when I start the hiring process, which is going to be very soon, I need to make sure that you are in position. Y'all know how I teach the carriers? Do you have a cushion? Are you in position to take care of everything that you were taking care of before we enter into this partnership? I am so, y'all listen, I gotta run in my spirit right now, because y'all know I said to y'all earlier, everything that I have done, I have shown you, and I have done it here. Everything that I do in my personal life, with whom I serve, and everything I can implement into my business. Everything that I utilize in what you need to do for your successful dispatching business, I can use it anywhere. Thanks for being a blessing and not directing us in the wrong direction. You are so welcome, God's miracle. That is not okay. Yeah, and ooh, yeah, I got a little chill right there. It's still on me. I'm positioning you to get where you need to be in whatever direction that you need it to be in. Okay. I'm also operating. 2022 is action. I'm being about that action. I'm being intentional. And if I cannot share that with people, and with the people who follow me, and with the people who listening to me, then I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay? Because I got to operate in obedience. Obedience. I'm the vessel. Okay? I'm a resource, but I'm connected to the source. Huh? Take what you take from that. I don't got a little spirited. But I say it all the time. This is a ministry. Okay? This is a ministry, and ministry is not just connected to the Bible and Christians and the pulpit. Okay? Ministering is administering something that is fulfilling and changing and moving and helping and assisting and advocating and operating in. I got to bring myself together, because I I didn't want to be before you long. However, comma, sometimes we got to just let it have its way. Okay? So that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm pouring. That's where I'm going. And I'm operating in a space that I know customer service and being of service is my life. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. When I was griping and complaining in them 27 years out there to them people's job, I did not know I was on a 27-year interview for such a time as this. I did not know that I was going to be instrumental in changing people's lives, but I knew that if I operated in obedience, okay, if I walked in the steps that I asked to be ordered, they would lead me to where I needed to be. They would lead me to who needed to hear what I had to say. And I understand the responsibility that I have when I speak to you all, and I present things to you all, and I talk to you all, because it is not to be taken lightly. And again, you all are making decisions for the next moves, generations, all of the things in your life. And that is not to be taken lightly. That is not to be taken lightly. It is not for me to take your money. I could pimp my gift. I could easily pimp my gift and have all of the money. But for what? I like to rest. You mean I like to sleep. And I ain't trying to answer to that when I get up there to Peter now. If there is some gates. Because I got enough stuff I got to answer to. You hear me? Yes, I done repented. Yes, I done asked for forgiveness. But yes, I got to still answer. You hear me? But anyway, that's all another conversation I got beside myself. But if I come on here and play with y'all and not be forthcoming with y'all, that is a problem. The difference between me right now to this day is the integrity in which I move. Okay? I came on here today. I got my dress shirt on. You hear me? I got my earrings on. I got my hair, my Aunt Ville a little bit going on. I didn't come on here to play with you. I didn't come on here to test you. I came on here to let you know that this is who I am. I came on here to find out why you want to work with me. Would you still work with me after hearing what it is that I say and what I do? Is that something that you still want to do? Also, I said earlier, who you see here when it comes into a business capacity, you got to be on your up and up. I'm going to do all that I can to assist you, but when I got to let you go, I got to let you go. And if I got to see my name sprayed all over this good internet, I keep receipts. Huh? I keep receipts. Okay. But you know, I want more for not just me, but for you all. And my dreams never just include me. My dreams never just include small circles when it comes to certain things. Okay. So I'm working. I'm working and I'm working on it because I am aware and I understand that everybody can't do everything. Timing is everything from the beginning. I've always told y'all, don't run in there, don't go get you no LLC and run in there and quit them people job telling them where they can go because I'm a business owner now. Business owners have business. Okay? They got calls, they got clients, they're working on clients, they're working on calls. You know, they got more than an LLC. You see? And it's challenging, but it's real. So therein lies why I also am wanting the grant, because there's some things that I'm going to be needing to do to make sure that you have what you need and you're able to operate effectively. Okay. Now I'm on, I don't know if it's a test or what. Um, Let me see if I can. Um, Lord, this must be a test. But anyway, if that is something, okay, so that's what I'm putting together. So this is another reason why I'm recreating the course. Back to Tiana. So Tiana led me in the direction. I already had something, but she kind of unlocked it when she was speaking about, not being able to leave her job yet, but still wanting to get her business going. And I just kind of formulated it a little bit right there online with her. And then I wrote it down and put some more, things with it. But it is important for you all to have options. Hello, I have a question. Do you allow advertisement of other businesses? If so, do we have? I'll wait for the next part. Oh, it's important to have options. It's important to have. We hear people say all the time, you gotta have 7 streams. You gotta have 7 streams. You gotta have 7 streams. 7 streams. 7 streams. 7 streams. 7 streams. If come to me, you gotta have 7 streams. Well, my 7 are gonna come from this one thing, because the branches are going to lead in several different directions. And those branches are going to grow leaves and they're going to bear fruit. And then those branches are going to, and which is going to be y'all, because I'm going to pull into, I'm going to cultivate here. And then this is going to grow. And then those branches are going to grow, which are going to include you all, which you all are going to grow. And then so on and so forth, like that there, you know, metamorphosis and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I wasn't really good in science, but all of that kind of thing, because it's reciprocity. All of it. And when I get to them gates, I want to be able to say, hey, 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 I did that. And I handled that. And I was obedient in that. And look at all these folk here with me. Let me stop. But anyway, that is what's happening. I'm recreating the videos because Tiana, once again, Tiana was hesitant because Tiana has the course. For those of you who have the course, the course is set for you to start and run your business as an owner of the business. But what she pointed out was she was not comfortable in taking on an employee and giving the employee a business. And that made so much sense to me, because if I'm hiring you on as my employee and it is my job to educate you and to train you, I'm not going to train away from my business. Like if I show you this course and you learn this way, you're going to get your start your business and you're going to be out. So I am also creating the course for employees. So that will be part of, the payment, or it will be something that you can buy for yourself and run on your own businesses. Y'all write that down for your own businesses. Okay? So you have options, and I am operating in obedience. So I will be consulting. It will be consulting because the information that I know, um, I can operate as a consulting business, and I won't have to become a broker, even though I'm still thinking about it. Okay? Because I can advise you on what to do from success, from success, from what works, how it works, when it works. Yes, Marcus, I actually have an online course. And that's right. And I'll do live trainings. I think I told y'all this, but you have to have, it has to be a group. I can't come out these streets like that. But I do have that. Was that something that you were needing, or are you asking like, is there live online? And that's a good question too, Marcus, because people do need to know that too, as well as you. So yeah, y'all, I'm out here, and I want to make sure that you have what you need. And I gotta also, when I get into it, like I get into it, because there's a lot, y'all. Okay, so that's what you're needing. Yes, and if you need the link, so you probably just came on. So it's $499. Y'all know I don't play money games or hide it. So it's $499 for the self-paced course. You get 30-day access to the course. You're trying to get certified. Are you trying to learn? Because there's no certification in this. It's all informational. And that might be what you mean, but I don't want to put no words in nobody's mouth. But you have the course access for 30 days, and then you have 30 days in the Patreon space where you'll get group coaching and cold calling so you can know how to move in your business. So if that is something that you want, actually, it is the first. So if there's anybody who is needing the course, or anybody who wants to sign up for the $25 a month coaching and mentoring space, today is the day to do it. This way, you have your 30 days of both. 30 days for the course, and then 30 days for the ones who take the course, 30 days for the coaching and mentoring. So yes, I'll put the link. I don't know if you need it, but I'll put the link for those who are on Facebook and YouTube. You can see the link here. For those of you all who are on TikTok and Instagram, you can, I think Instagram, hit the link in my bio, and go down to the self-paced course with mentorship. I'm on live, girl. Look, the children don't even care. Just come in and holler. Mother. So yeah, I need to make sure you all know the options that you have. You brought me some back? But you coming in here calling me. You don't love me. What's this? I don't know. Um, yeah, I want you all to know, because I don't want people to say they didn't know. Because I'm trying to cultivate businesses that are ready to run their business. I used to have it for 6 months, but it was not beneficial to anyone, because people didn't have or didn't make time to do it. And you know, it's not a good feeling when it's time for the course to end and people have not done it. and they want extensions. And I'm not going to be able to do that. I want to work with people who are ready to run their businesses. So I feel like if you know that you have 30 days to do it, then you're going to do it. And you're going to be ready for the 30 days coaching and mentoring. Now, here's the thing with the coaching and mentoring. Your first 30 days of coaching and mentoring will be free. But after that, you can pay the $25 a month, so you can stay in there, get all the updated information that goes in there, and be a part of the Discord group. So the Discord portion is for you actually running the business and your continued questions about the business. Mm-hmm. And for some of y'all know I always, let you know. But I'm gonna pull something together for employees because it is important that you don't want to give your business away, especially you pay for it, that sort of thing. Now, I said earlier, I don't know if there's anybody who needs it or who's interested. I can reopen the Patreon space for the course, the monthly course, but I think that might ultimately become, that would still be a space where you have to hurry up and watch it, because I don't know if you want to be paying $150 a month over and over again. Mm-hmm. Now, how long have I been on here? Hour and a half. I ain't had to plan on being on that alone, not for this part. So I will be hiring soon. My requirements, one of the main one is that you know who I am, and not who I am like she's a celebrity, but you have actually gone and taken a look and see, and even if you want to work for me, or even if you want a consultation, or you want me to, mentor you, still there's some things that you have to know, even coming into that. Um, I thought about opening back up consultations, but it's pointless because I have all of this information out here, and in your research, you'll be able to see that. I'm trying to operate so when people come to me, they know what I'm about. They are ready to pay. There's a payment, and we don't have to do all of the back and forth. And you'll know it. You'll know. You're like, I want to look at her. No, I don't want to work with her. I don't. Or yeah, I want to work with her. I feel like she's more than worth the price, that she's charging. But in order to do what I want to do, in order to expand, in order to continue to move it and grow it, I gotta level up. In 3 years, yeah, it is time. Oh, I can't see the comments. Okay, did you get it, Marcus? And I posted it over here too. So, is there anyone? This one went longer than I wanted it to go. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to close this out, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do a Q&A and just have a good time. All right. So y'all give me not even a minute. I'm gonna close these out. And then I'm gonna come back. The reason I ask, okay, there is a question. Hold on. There's another one. Can you type it for me? If you ask a question and I missed it, please type it again for me so I can answer it. Take all mistakes below. Please believe I did not ignore you on purpose. I missed it. For recap. Okay. Okay. So yes, that's why it is 30 days. Um, you get someone asked. Oh yeah, it was her. So I answered her. So yeah, that's why it is. So it was just again, with the 30 days, it gives people time. They know that they're ready to do it, and they'll buckle down and focus on it. Again, even if that's something that you're choosing to do, um, well, that you're wanting to do, but you have, there's always, but you still have the. I might make a change on that. You still have the 30-day coaching and mentoring. I might make I'm gonna look into something for that. But again, the course and the monthly membership are now monthly. You can sign up. You can only sign into them or sign up for them on the first of each month. This way, it keeps me accountable and it allows you to get everything that you are supposed to have, without having to start with these. I'm not sure what that means, but I don't think that's something that I'll be able. I don't know what you're asking, but I'm getting myself in position where I'm able to have the time to do what needs to be done. So I have to make the change. Um, there could be a conversation that she and I could have, but it would not be something I'm going to give to everyone. And you know, send me. Well, Shantika, let me ask this before I even try to figure out anything else. When are you planning to do this? When are you planning to do this? When you say you're working on it now, you're like logged into my. No, I mean, when are you planning to take the course? Because you don't need all of that to take the course. Okay. So you say now. So you're on the Thinkific site right now trying to pay for the course? Oh, you're saying you got your business license and your tax ID. Uh, Thinkific. Okay. Let me let her finish writing because I don't think I sign in. Okay, I'm gonna yes, you do need it for your business, but you don't need it for the course. And actually the course I talk about, but if you already got it, you're ahead. But I actually talk about the starting of business all the way through doing the business, running the business. Um, well, it won't allow me to pin it on here, but I can pin it on. Shantika, can you go to Facebook? It's the same name on Facebook. Now, ultimately, yeah, you will need to get something depending on what your state requires. What is going on? Okay, come over to Facebook, and then I'll just let me know you're there, and I'll post it right to you. That way you can click it and move forward. And I'll wait for you to get there before I turn this off, because I ain't want it to be long. But when I come back on here, we just gonna do what we do. What is the problem? And the Facebook name is the same name. Oh, boom. Okay, so you see y'all in North Carolina, you don't need one, and we use Secretary of State website to start business entities. Now that is some information to know. Thinkific. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait for her, and then we're gonna come back, and we're gonna get into some. Or you can go to the SBA website, and it can break it down for you by state. Look at y'all. Y'all better connect. Connect. Well, she's in Raleigh. Raleigh. Okay, so if there's anybody who needs, come on, Fairview. Hello, there she is. I see you, Shantika. Here's the I'm gonna post the link right here for you as a reply. Look at y'all. Okay. Oh, she got it already. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna close. Oh. No, don't do that. Reply to. I'm gonna close this out so you can shorten it. People can watch it later, and then I'm gonna come back on here. We're gonna go here. Okay. We're gonna talk about it. All right. See y'all in a second. Instagram held out today. Okay, Instagram.